Hey everyone, it's Lisa, and like I told you, I'm going to do a quick video on my hair. Now, you can see that my roots are just perfect. I love it when it's like this. It just doesn't last very long. So, and my makeup was just, anybody that gets their hair done like this, you know your makeup is just gone by the time you get home, because they have to put the bleach all around your scalp and then they wipe it off and it's gone. So what I did when I got home is I just took off all my makeup except for my mascara and my eyelashes that I have on now, which are the ModLash 53. They're Ardell, but they say ModLash. Like, the packaging is even a little bit different, and they're real natural. You can see they're long, but they're not as dramatic as the other ones. And where I get my hair done, it is so busy. It was the busiest I think I've ever seen it today. And so if you're not getting a haircut, it is $45 to have your hair just blown dry. So on top of me being in a hurry to get home today and them being busy and me not wanting to pay the $45, I just left with my hair wet today. So I just came home, dried it, and straightened it a little bit. So it's not really, it's kind of like fresh hair. It's kind of frizzy and everything. It'll look better tomorrow. But what I did, instead of, this is what I'd rather do, instead of paying the $45 to get my hair blown out, I bought a new lipstick. And I was wanting to see what you thought. It's very bright. I don't even know if it's showing as bright as it is. It's probably the brightest one I've had in a while. But it's the Rouge Volupte number 27 Rose Paris. And the girl that worked there, the assistant to the girl that cuts my hair, her name is Elizabeth, and she has platinum hair. And if you think my hair is platinum, her hair is just true platinum. And it's short, and she just wears it in a ponytail, and she's young, she's in hair school actually, and she's an apprentice. And she had this on today, and I loved it. And I just thought it was so pretty, and she barely had anything on her lids. I think she had on like a light lavender. But, you know, she's young, so I just came home, washed off all my makeup, redid it. I didn't put any blush on. I just put bronzer. I'll put everything down below, but I used the Tinted Moisturizer. Then I used Classic Beige instead of Natural Beige over the Tinted Moisturizer just for a little bit better coverage. I put Havana, Lise Watier Havana bronzer on. And Havana is just a really pretty bronzer that has just a slight bit of sheen or frost to it. And so I used that instead of any blush. And then I put on my illuminator from Mercier. I haven't used that in a long time. And then for my eye makeup, I wanted to experiment, and I would love for you guys to give me your input. You know, when you're in your early 20s or whenever you want to, really, but you can do eye makeup and bright lips. But when you get older, you kind of want to, or I like to pick one or the other. And if I do the bright lips, I just can't do nothing on my eyelids. I have to do something. So what I did today is I just used my Hourglass primer, and then I went over my lids with MAC Grain, which is a beautiful, just kind of a frosty skin color. It's just it's a must-have, really. If I were to say one of my top 5 favorite MAC shadows, it would be green. And then right in the crease, I used my bronzer, the same bronzer that I used. And then I did a mega on my brows so they would be a little bit lighter. And then I used black. Let's see, which black? Oh, I used my Chanel Ebene black liner in the waterline. So tell me what you think about the lighter eyes and the brighter lip. And this lipstick is so intense and so creamy that I did not even need to use a lip liner. All I did was I put it on, and then I took my lip brush and just, you know, smoothed it on and just did, you know, the outside of my lips so that, you know, it was even and finished looking. So I just wanted to show this to you. I just thought it was so pretty for just like a statement lip. It's definitely brighter than what I usually wear, and when John gets home, he's probably going to wonder what got into me, because he is not as much into the bright lips or bright cheeks. He would rather have a smoky eye and nude lips, but we got to try something different every once in a while. So to my hair, really there is not a lot to do in my hair, but I do pay a good bit because you want to, okay, let me back up. I used to get it highlighted, and I always wanted just all blonde hair. And every time I would tell them that, I would go from person to person. And for a long time, I usually stay with somebody until something happens, until they move or something like that. But the last, 3 or 4 years, I had changed, I think 2 times. And the last person that I went to, I tried to get her to do this, and she didn't. Sorry, I had to go see how far Will could kick the soccer ball. They're out playing outside. And so anyway, where was I? So I'll just try to make this shorter than I have been. Anyway, nobody wanted to do all over bleach on my hair. They just wanted to keep on highlighting it and keep on highlighting it, and that just kept it constantly just, I don't know, I just felt like I could never pull it up. It was just, I wanted it all one color. So the girl I go to now is the first person that has ever had the nerve to just do it all one color. And we used to just do hair color and just lift it. Now we use bleach, and I'm not sure, I know she uses L'Oreal products, but I'm not going to ask her exactly what she uses or exactly what she does, because I feel like that's what I pay her for, and I don't want her to think I'm trying to go somewhere else or anything like that. But so anyway, that's what we do on my hair. I go every 3 to 4 weeks. She puts the bleach on my hair. We've only done that the last, I think, 2 or 3 times, and I love it because I love the platinum type color. I like that it doesn't have any orange in it. And then she uses a toner after that, and I have to sit with that bleach on my hair for a long time. I'd say she does it for a certain amount of time, and then they keep checking it. So I think it's right around 50 minutes. And now John's coming. Anyway, I'm really going to make this short. Now we're going out to dinner. But so she puts the bleach on my roots, not through the ends of my hair. Then we just leave it on my roots for X amount of time, and then they keep checking it and make sure it lifts to that point, and then rinse it out, and then put a toner in it, and then that sits in there, I think, for like 10 to 15 minutes, and then rinse that out, and then I think that's it. Then sometimes we do a treatment depending on, what we've done, but this time we didn't. So, and what I really think is important is I have been using the Uemura Silk Bloom line, and that is all I've been using. I think this is the first time I've ever just used one shampoo and one conditioner, and then the Absolue oil that goes with it. That's all I've used for the past, I guess, 3 weeks. I haven't even used any of the purple shampoo, and I just love it. It really makes your hair silky, and for my hair to be this processed and to still be, silky and soft and still, fall like that is pretty good. So I think that's important. And I just would never, my advice would be to let somebody else do it. I would never have the nerve to do what she does, because she's a professional. She knows what it's supposed to look like, and she is able to do that and still keep it somewhat healthy. And I would just be, if I tried to do it myself, I don't think I could just get everywhere like she does, because she really takes her time and gets in all of the roots and really goes over it, and I just trust her. So that's it. No highlighting, no anything real complicated. I think it's just the expertise. Some people just know, and that's what I pay her for. So that's all I get done. And I think I asked her about the cut a couple of weeks ago, and she said it is long layers. What did she say? Long connected layers focused mainly around the crown would be the style of my haircut. It's just, it's long in the back, but most of the layers are up here. And that's what gives you the, I don't tease it or anything, but I could make it really big if I wanted to. So I hope that helps some of you just a little bit, and you guys have already seen my outfit of the day. And so I guess that's it. So I hope you guys have a good weekend, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.